Hey guys, I'm IzDaisho and I'm here bringing you some Hearthstone, and today I'm going to be playing a bit of a different deck, I think. I haven't played any games with this, so it might just be terrible. I'm pretty sure I just copied a list. I found it on this, I just found it. I made it a couple of days ago or a week ago or something like that, but I don't know. Anyway, this is a ramp Druid deck, and I'm not really sure how good it is. It's got a lot of legendaries in it, and some epics, so how bad could it be, right? I don't know. I mean, there's like, what? There's like 10 cards that are not rare or higher. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I'm just going to jump in. Hopefully it'll go well. I need some wins with Druid or whatever, so that's why I'm not playing Warrior. I've been playing pretty much solely Warrior to get to this point, and it's been going pretty well. Let's see, I can look at my record. 23-8 with the Warrior deck, so yeah, it's pretty good, and most of them have been against real decks. Pretty much all of them have. I just clicked on a thing I shouldn't have. Yeah, I think I beat one deck that wasn't like a standard list or something like that. So yeah, it's been going pretty well, if I do say so myself. Yeah, anyway, rank 9, 1 star. Pretty nice. Happy to see that. Okay. Alright, got a Wrath in the opener. Pretty much no matter what, that's going to be good. Don't think I really need the swipe. I'm probably looking for a Wild Growth above everything else. Playing against Rogue means a couple of things. It means either Miracle Rogue or... what else could it mean? It could mean like a Tempo-y deck. If it's the Tempo deck, then I think my hand's pretty good. If it's Miracle Rogue, not great. Might innervate this guy out next turn. Depends on if I have anything else interesting to do. If I do, then I will not. If I don't, then I will. Yeah, it looks like it's probably Miracle Rogue, because he hasn't done anything yet. I mean, the problem with innervating this out, I guess it's not really an issue, now that I think about it. Oh, Wild Growth. Yes, please. I was going to say the issue with innervating this out was it could just get backstab eviscerated, but if that happens, then we're just trading 2 for 2, so it's not like a big deal or anything. Alright, so it's going to be Miracle Rogue here. Okay, just going to play this guy. Don't really have another option here. Not exactly sure why this thing came down so early. Sure, you got a backstab, and here it looks like a backstab eviscerate, but I mean, no matter what happens, I'm still gonna be able to just rat this. I guess I'll take like 7 damage. Yeah, maybe I'll take 11 damage. I don't know. Maybe his hand's just really good. Jeez. Okay, so I guess it makes sense that my opponent played this so early, but I do have a Wrath. So it's not that big of a deal here. Alright. I'm not sure what else to do. Actually, I think I do know what to do. Gonna do that, and then... gonna innervate... No, I'm not gonna innervate out of Mark of the Wild. I'm just gonna hope that I don't, like, die. This hand has not been very ideal for winning. And he's got his other conceal here? Wow, okay. It's pretty good. Nourish. I think I just need to draw some cards here because I have nothing. Alright. Still nothing. Okay, well, looks like I'm going to play a Mark of the Wild. It's probably not going to be very good. I'm probably just going to get sapped, but don't really have another choice. My opponent kind of just drew as good as possible. Fan of Knives. Okay, I mean, it looks like that's not a sap. Sap would have come first. There's the sap. At least I'm not dying this turn, though, and there's no more conceals, so I can get rid of this thing, but I do need to keep putting up taunters. Otherwise I'm going to get Leroyed. Oh, there's a Shadow Step. So I cannot kill this thing. But at least it's not going to kill me next turn. Alright. I'm probably getting just Leroy Shadow Step or Leroy Cold-Blooded next turn. But there's really nothing I can do about it, so let's just play some stuff. Let's see, can I kill him next turn? Probably not. So I can hit him for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. So I can't quite kill him unless I draw Savage Roar, or Force of Nature here. Mark of the Wild. Oh, I'm so close to killing. Alright, 2, 5, 9. It's still a few damage short. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. And copy it. Gotta kill that. Get some armor. I'm probably still dead, but I mean, there's Sinister Strike and Eviscerate, and he's only got 8 cards left in hand. Or in deck, so he just needs to draw both of those two. But then again, it's 2 exact 2-ofs. I don't know, I'm probably still dead. Vanish? What is happening here? Please vanish. Alright. Well, at least I'm not dead. Wild Growth, not too good here. And I need to kill this thing. Yeah, I needed to draw. I guess Savage Roar or Force of Nature wouldn't have done it last turn. Yeah, so we lost a Miracle Rogue. Can't really feel too bad about that one. There was pretty much no point where I had any interaction with my opponent. My opponent was just playing his game, and it happened to work out for him that game, but a lot of the times it won't. I don't know. It's like, I feel like that deck is pretty random in when it works out. I don't know. I mean, it looks fun to play sometimes, but a lot of other times it just looks silly, and like if you don't draw your Gadgetzin or your Conceal or whatever, your win conditions, then you just lose. But whatever. I will get the next one. And I mean, my deck seemed to perform pretty well there. He just had Sap and Vanish for some reason. Okay. This hand's pretty good. I don't need this in my opener, but I think I'll keep all the others. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to coin out Wild Growth, but I think I will not coin it out. Depends on what my opponent does here. Alright, so if I coin out Wild Growth, then I have nothing to do the next turn anyway. So I may as well just Wild Growth next turn. Yeah, I don't have any 3-drops in the deck, so may as well save the coin. The only way that could go south is if I want to shapeshift next turn, which ended up being the case, but wasn't really a very good chance that that would happen. Alright, so I could just Wrath and kill that thing and not Wild Growth this turn. I think it's important to Wild Growth here, though, because now I can play a Druid of the Claw next turn, and that'll be pretty good. Playing Druid of the Claw followed by Druid of the Claw. So he's just going to play this bow. It's not really such a big deal. Honestly, if I'm the Hunter deck, I don't even play the bow on 3 most of the time. For the sole reason being that he's not going to be, if he's planning on waiting for a trap, then he's not going to be able to attack with this for a couple of turns anyway, so he may as well just have shot me and gotten 2 damage through. He's going to get his full damage out of the bow eventually, so I don't know. I mean, it's a little bit more mana efficient, but it's not, like, resource efficient. Alright, you got yourself an animal companion, my friend. Well, I guess he ended up wanting to play it there, so it worked out for him, but... Alright, so I have a couple options here. I could play another Druid of the Claw, which is probably just my best option. Or I could play Blood Mage and Wrath. But I'm just going to play this Druid of the Claw. And hope he's not playing Deadly Shot, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty tough to tell so far. Actually, it's not that tough. He's probably just playing a mid-range version. He's probably not playing Hunter or Aggro. And he played a Flare last turn. Yeah, I probably should have not done this. This plays into Deadly Shot too hard, I think. Alright, well, there's randomly that thing. So this could be a freezing trap, which would be kind of annoying, but I don't think that we can really play around it. Okay. And we still have a reasonable play here, because I can still clear his board pretty easily. Alright, so next turn I can just play this Druid. I can play this to gain mana crystals and then still play this. Right? Yeah, I can do that. We'll see. So it'll put me up to 10 mana crystals, and then, yeah, we'll still have one mana left over. There's a Healing Touch, that's a good draw. Not gonna play it just yet, but I honestly might want to go up to 10 crystals here. And the next turn can be this, or even that. My other play is just to play the Druid of the Claw again, and I could get Deadly Shotted. Alright, let's do this. I don't need the cards. Oh, I only gain 2 mana crystals? That's perfect. Alright, so next turn I can play Druid of the Claw and Healing Touch, especially if my opponent does some extra damage here. Looks like I'm getting kill commanded. Yeah. Maybe I just Alexstrasza next turn now that I think about it. Hopefully he's going to hit me. Yeah. Alright, I'll Alexstrasza here. Go back up to 15. Basically undo the work that he did this turn. Definitely important to take out his little wolf here. And I don't really think I'm in that much danger right now. Even Starving Buzzard, Unleash, like, it puts him back into a position where he can win this game, but it's not like it puts me in a position where I can't win. Even though he drew, like, the last Timberwolf in his deck, and he had both of these, and the Hunter's Mark, like, all of these things are annoying, but they don't mean that I just lose. Fortunately. It's actually tough, though. I'm not really sure what I should be doing. Maybe I actually just have to play Force of Nature here? Yeah, actually it's not a bad idea. I can clear his board. I'm still at 11 and my opponent's got no cards. Or he's got 2 cards, I guess. So he can't actually kill me with 2 cards. Well, he actually can. It could be like Eagle Horn Bow. Or it could be like anything plus Leroy, I suppose. I'm actually thinking of just playing this to silence the Leper Gnome. And I don't think I want to keep this around anymore to play around Unleash, so I'm actually just gonna suicide that. It seems like a misplay, but I did that on purpose because a 2-power guy is not really that useful, and I want to play around Unleash as much as possible. Okay, Arcane Shot. So still not quite dead to Leroy. But I think I want to get the Auctioneer out there. Okay, so he's got absolutely nothing now, and I want to get Auctioneer and some health going on. Here's a Ysera. Let's play a Wild Growth. Wild Growth plus Gadgets in is like insane. You draw 3 cards off that. And I have an Innervate. Do I use Innervate here? No, there's no real point in using Innervate. I can use it next turn to play Druid of the Claw and copy it. If I draw my other Innervate, I can play Ragnaros and Ragnaros too. I've got a lot of things, but I'm still like not completely out of the woods. That's pretty good. Sure, you got me. I'm just gonna go with this guy. I'm still at 14, so my opponent still needs to draw like 3 cards to kill me, and I'm just gonna kill him next turn, pretty much no matter what. So yeah, this was fine. It worked out. I mean, my opponent wasn't playing the most aggro hunter deck I've ever seen, so I don't know exactly how good this deck is against aggro normally, but I don't know. Yeah, he didn't want to have to deal with the shenaniganry that I was about to pull by playing like Ysera and Ragnaros too, or I don't know. There were crazy things that I could have done, but yeah, let's keep playing. At least one more game, hopefully a couple more. But those were a couple of, I guess, interesting games. This last one was pretty interesting, I think. I mean, my opponent took me down to 5 life. He had a really good draw, I think. But Druid of the Claw was very good. I guess the second Druid of the Claw, I could have just not attacked with it. And, I mean, that might have just been better. Because I didn't really need to attack any of his things for a while. I just needed to play my spells and... I don't know. Alright, so my opponent's playing Druid. I think I actually just want to mulligan everything. I just want to draw Wild Growth and only Wild Growth. I mean, not only Wild Growth, but that's the card that I want in my opening hand more than any. Other than that, I do like Innervate, but... yeah, I mean, this hand's not terrible. Can play a turn 5 Ragnaros. Ooh. So if I could do this next turn. Gain 2 mana crystals, that might actually be worth it. I don't know. I don't really know how this deck is played, because I've never seen anyone play it. But I can imagine that nourishing on turn 2 would be good. If I had anything else to do, then I would do it. I don't think it's worth it just to draw the cards. And getting me up to 5 crystals with a Swipe, a Wrath, and a Savage Roar in hand, as well as this random Ragnaros, doesn't seem very good. I'm not saying it seems bad, I'm just saying it seems useless. So yeah, I guess I am saying it seems bad. I'd much rather keep my Innervate in my coin. Although I do find myself not using Innervate enough. Okay, so it looks like I'm playing an older version, or a different version. Okay, so there is a good draw. Much rather do this. So I guess it would have ended up working out. Yeah, it would have ended up working out perfectly, because I would have just been able to nourish straight into this Druid of the Claw, and now I'd be at 5 crystals, and next turn I'd be at 6. I'd be able to like swipe, wrath something, or I'm probably just going to draw Karen or something like that, or he's going to play Innervate Sunwalker, and I'm going to draw Black Knight or something ridiculous like that. But next turn I can still nourish to get up to 6 crystals if I want. Alright, so just getting swiped and trading. Seems fine. Okay, so yeah. Just gonna play this thing. I could have just shapeshifted, but I want to get a presence out, I guess, anyway. So next turn I can nourish, and then the turn afterwards I can Ragnaros, and now I just have this coin left over. There is a Yeti. Maybe I just need to nourish for cards. Oh, actually I'm just going to play Ragnaros. Alright, kill the Chillwind Yeti, please. God, come on, Ragnaros. What are you doing, buddy? Not helping me out here. Not giving me anything. Yeah, I'm probably just going to nourish for cards at this point. I might be playing this deck completely wrong. I know that you're supposed to... Yeah, that's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. What else you got? Ancient Watcher. Okay. There's a Druid of the Claw. Sounds good to me. Actually, I'm just gonna Wrath. Yeah. I'm just gonna Wrath this. Give my Ragnaros a better target. My opponent has played a lot of Chillwind Yetis this game. Oh my god. This Ragnaros just has no mercy. He is just going for the face and nothing else. Yep, there's an Ancient of Lore. Probably going to draw a couple of cards here. And yeah, that's fine. I guess he could have the Black Knight, so I'm probably not going to do that. Just going to draw some cards. That's a good draw. This one's especially good because I can just use it with Mark of the Wild to kill anything. I think that's the reason why they're playing 2 Mark of the Wilds in this deck. Turns out that like giving your opponent's stuff taunt is just as good as giving yourself your own stuff taunt. And also +2/+2. Azure Drake is not really something I'm concerned with right here. He might just kill my Ragnaros. Yeah, he's definitely just going to do it now. That's mean. I liked Ragnaros. Alright, let's see what we can do here. There's a Healing Touch. It's not great. Okay. So, I mean, like, I can play Druid of the Claw and Savage Roar and hit for 8. I can play Blood Mage and Swipe and hit for 5. And this. I do wonder. Wonder how dangerous it is to leave his board alone at this time. Yeah, I don't have any good plays here. Let's see, that's 5. I really have just no good plays. Like, not even anything close to good. God, it might actually just be better to kill the... Alright, I think it's just better to kill this. Because I can actually kill this one. Okay, I mean, this was actually the better play. This was actually the best play. I can kill this. It might have been to hit this thing, but the reason why this play is good is because I can just win with Druid of the Claw, Savage Roar if he doesn't put up a Taunter or gain more life next turn. There also could have been an argument just to do this version of it and play Healing Touch so that I don't die to Force of Nature Savage Roar. I mean, my opponent has drawn half his deck, so there is a chance that he has the combo. Not an unrealistic chance, but we'll see. I mean, I feel like he would have slammed it if he had it. He might just be doing some math. Alright, that's pretty bad for me. I will not kid you on this. My god, he has got some stuff. My god. And like all of his stuff is out of big game hunter range right now. This is not good. Well, that's a good draw. Basically the only draw that keeps me alive. Well, I guess we'll do this one first. and I actually can kill him next turn. So, we'll see. I still might die. I mean, he might have 4 Savage Roar. Oh, that guy's in taunt mode. But I'm not that close to dying here, actually. Let's see. Actually, I can just do... Yeah, it's a little annoying I can't play this, this, and this. So I'm just going to do this one, and this. There's Wild Growth, but... Let's see. Yeah, I think I do want to give this guy taunt. I still have lethal next turn if he has to lose this. This has been a pretty crazy game. The thing that I have to worry about the most is that my opponent still has Force of Nature and Savage Roar in his deck. So if I don't kill him, and rather quickly, then this could get ugly. Uh-oh. Alright, so those traded. Looks like I'm actually going to be able to win here. He should have played around a haste guy. It just would have been so much more efficient for him not to, but... I don't know, I guess, I mean, 4 damage is usually the amount. So, this is... And, like, plus Shapeshift is only 5, so getting up to 6 is, like, probably good enough. But, got lucky, I guess, I don't know. Alright, so, a couple of wins with this deck. It seems like it's okay. I don't know, I haven't played against, like, a really aggro deck. How long have I been recording for? Probably enough for a video. Yeah, so those were some games. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this ramp deck. Ramp tempo big guys deck. I didn't even play that many big guys in any of the games. I'm not sure how good something like Ysera is in this deck. It might just be necessary because you're trying to beat all the other control decks, but it might not be. This might only be like, this might just be an anti-control deck, and to ever beat an aggro deck would be ridiculous. But I did beat that Hunter deck, which was pretty aggressive, I guess. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. Bye.